Yo, what is going on, my fellow weebs? Colonel here, and welcome back to the channel. So, I was going to say another minute has passed, but technically one hasn't, but another week has passed, so I have another update video for you guys today. But before jumping back new here, as always, I'm Chrono. I promote the cover PSO2 content. Would much appreciate a subscribe as we're going towards that 10K mark. When we get there, and I'll be happy for it. Either way, let's go ahead and get into this. So I'm not going to hold you guys for too long today. It's going to be a pretty quick video. It's not a whole lot going on, but there are a couple of things to keep in mind as far as updates are concerned. We also will have timestamps in the video description so you can jump to the section that you find most important. Start things off, we're starting on the website. If you're asking yourself, why would I sit here and listen to someone read me this information when I can just gather it myself? You're absolutely right. NGS.ps2.com. Scroll on down. Important stuff usually has a little red marker next to it. It's kind of the new stuff that's there. You usually get the comic. You get things like the anniversary festival, which I forgot to pull up because I'm very, very good at this. You've got update details, so on and so forth. We're going to start with the update details and move forward from there. So to start things off, we have a new limited time quest, kind of two that jump back and forth. One of them is going to be Dustelvera Suppression Op. The other one is going to be the Writhing Malice. Now the Writhing Malice is the one that's kind of interesting here. It's essentially going to be like clearing enemies within a certain time limit to continue waves and waves of enemies. I'm not sure exactly how that one's going to work out. We'll have a video covering that one once we actually do it. So we'll have to see if that one's interesting or not. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll see. The first one is just, it's a rehash of Dustelvera. It's one of the urgent quests that kind of got taken away that really wasn't all that important. They brought it back as an LTQ. So pretty cool stuff there. We also have the seasonal point exchange shop being updated. So they're adding in a bunch more things to the seasonal point exchange shop. We have some rings. We have, the surfboard, so on and so forth. So that's pretty cool. We've also got some SG scratch items. We have the renewed resurgence pop bang up here. So it's got basically, what is this? Faria's? Yeah, Faria's outfit. So Faria's outfit's brought in. And then we have the essentially like almost like cosplay outfits, basically, where you're able to directly turn into the NPCs with all of their exact features. You aren't able to edit or change your character. Once you've done this, it's just like directly this, whenever you equip it, you will look like that NPC or that character. So I don't think we have mission pass the next one, right? Yeah, no, we do. Okay, it's already time for mission pass 44. I didn't think that happened so soon. Honestly, I guess I just hadn't gotten through the one I was looking at. So mission pass 44 is here. So we do have 700 camp. These are actually pretty cool. These headphones are pretty dope looking. Along with that, we also have the motion revival that's come back around. So we've got some motions that you may have come across in the past are being brought back now. So in case you're someone who doesn't spend money on these scratches and you buy these items off of the market, it's usually when there is a revival, these items tend to drop in price. A lot of things that used to be really, really important and really cool, a lot of people scratch on and they find that they don't really care that as much about them. So this is a good chance to look for some motions that you may have missed out on in the past that might be available for you now. And that's pretty much it for the update details. It is kind of like in the middle, but they always kind of mention it when it's coming up. We do have PSO2 day that's going to be on the 21st. It goes from the 21st to the 23rd. And of course, you have a bunch of rewards that you have available to you and additional rewards if you are a premium player. So just keep that in mind. If you're going to farm, that's your time to do it. We also have the second half of the Halpha Super Origin Festival. Mouthful there. We got another 150 free pulls. So it's 10 days as is per usual. And of course, if you want to just pause and take a look at what is available at this time, you can see based on the dates here, we are right here as far as the bonuses go. So you can see it's going to be the second half right here. Anything that is still in this line is still what's going on. You can see we still have Omen of the Planet Breaker is still going on. We do have a rare drop rate boost that's going to be going on. That's 250%, pretty powerful, to be perfectly honest. And then of course we have the different things that are available. The 150 draws, blah, 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 blah. We can scroll down, make sure there's something else we're missing here. Part 4. Yep, just weekly gifts as we usually get when you log in. So that's pretty cool. Boost we already talked about. It's the 250%. So that's pretty dope. If you want to keep up with when specific urgent quests are popping, you can see them all listed right here. So you'll know exactly when something's going to pop up. Anything that I believe it's in it's the pinkish purple box. This is a concert and then there'll be an urgent quest 30 minutes after this concert starts. So just keep that in mind. Let's go ahead and pop in game and see if there's anything else we need to take a look at. All right, here we are back in game. Let's go ahead and take a look at a couple of things. Of course, we have our weekly rewards. So we've got that going on here. Take a look at let me see really quick, the mission pass. It has updated. Yeah, look at that. I guess I only made it to 26 in the previous mission pass. Tells you how much I have not been playing actively recently. Not the best, but not the worst. Totally okay. We take a look at see what is new. Oh, these legs are actually really, really cool. I do like these cast legs quite a bit, so we'll have to collect those. As far as outfits go, looks like they went with the PSO. They did get rid of the shoes though. That's kind of nice. So there's an option without the shoes. I don't hate that. I don't hate that. It's not the best, but I don't hate it, and that's always a plus. We've also got the cool cybernetic headphones. These are count unlock, which I actually like that a lot. That's pretty dope. I'll have to see if they color match. I'm assuming they do since they are an NGS accessory, not a base PSO2 accessory, but you never know, right? Obligatory, there is only one pass in the entire mission pass, and it is at stage 24. This is not good enough. This needs to be better. Either just give free to play slots in the shop, man. It's silly at this point that this isn't even a thing anymore. But yeah, that's that. Let's take a look at the current LTQ that's available. Now this LTQ is going to be cycling daily, I believe, and it probably is going to cycle at the same time that Lucille does. So let's take a look and see. We've got Dust Vera. So looks like Dust Vera is the quest that we have up available, and it should be the more interesting one that we'll get afterwards. So but yeah, we see Legendios here. We have Lux Halpha. It's pretty standard. These are just the feature drops. There's more than just this here. The usual LTQ drops are gonna be listed there that you're gonna find. So nothing too crazy there. I guess we have the motion revival that has come back around. In case there's anything in here that you see you absolutely need. Oh, there's idle airsoft. That's actually pretty interesting. This came back around. Let's see here. Oh, there's the ghost, zero gravity, witch chair, zombie. The gunslinger stuff is back around too. Okay, that's actually pretty dope to get. It's good to see these around again. Lovely fan service. Okay, nothing too crazy here. I was actually considering picking up the katana one if it was still. Oh, actually, there it is, samurai. Yeah, I might actually grab that. This might be a thing that we do. Not 100% sold on it, but we might actually have to pick that up. We'll have to see. But it looks like they brought back pretty much, not all of the stuff, but quite a few. Oh, the giant motion. Giant's always really funny, the Attack on Titan motions. Giant glide, giant move. Oh, yes. Yeah, pretty dope. Pretty cool stuff. I guess technically you can also take a look at this, but this is, I feel like, a waste of time. It's pretty much Ziami's shop. It's just refreshed. It's all the same stuff we can find here. It's pretty much going to be cosmetics, the usual things, star gems. They didn't refresh the weapons. Again, that is pretty sad to see. But everything else seems to be the case. They've refreshed master cubes. They also didn't refresh the evil materials. That's, I mean, it really doesn't matter all that much because you get so many of them anyway, but it's still silly not to have them refreshed here. But to each his own, I suppose. Either way, like if you enjoyed, so if you want to keep up with more, as always, thank you to the channel members. You guys are fantastic. I appreciate every single one of you, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care, my friends. Peace out.